Y'all know how I am, how I do, what I bring to the table. Straight up, unique, original content. Let's go. A lot of folks are gonna take this all kinds of ways. They're instantly going, no, they can't. There's no way. Buggy the Clown was the most powerful in the East Blue. Yes. I'm not joking when I make that claim. A lot of people have issues when I make that claim. There were so many misconceptions about Buggy the Clown. Okay? And I'm here to address several. Okay? I'm here to provide facts from the manga, evidence from the manga, showcase the logic and reason, and call it a day. Buggy was indeed the most powerful in East Blue. Hands down. Where to begin by starting off? Okay. Should I start off Buggy's history? Should I start off Buggy's abilities? Should I start off what Buggy showcase versus what others should showcase? What do y'all want me to start? Let me start off, I guess it's properly. Buggy, this misconception of what happened in Orange Town. And it's misconception because Buggy has become a comedic relief character, quote unquote. Now, remember, or in case you forgot, go back to the manga. Because the anime downplayed Buggy as it's done Sir Crocodile, Gecko Moria, Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy, and other characters on numerous occasions, okay? In the manga, Buggy was introduced very villainously. One of the most savage introductions, might I add. One of the most villainous, one of the most hardcore introductions in the entire series. We're talking about a pirate, we're talking about a killer, we're talking about a psycho, possibly a psychopath. That's what Buggy was. Either psychopath or sociopath. It wasn't too fleshed out at the moment. But that's Buggy. Buggy was not playing games. Buggy practically was ready to destroy a town on sight. Buggy ran the townsfolk out of town. You could say, well, what about guys like Joker? We're talking about Heavenly Demon, Don Quixote do Flamingo, aka Joker. And a few Sir Crocodile. We're talking about some of the biggest names. Some of the most powerful characters in the series. Let's see what Buggy did. Okay? Now, just in the introduction of Buggy. Buggy was more threatening than Captain Kuro. Captain Kuro was about killing his Nakama, and da-da-da. He was crazy. He was not in control of his things. Captain Kuro also couldn't defeat Buggy. That's factual. The chop fruit negates Captain Kuro. No matter how fast he can. Buggy defeats him, and all Buggy has to do is chop him up with his blades. All Buggy has to do is use Buggy balls. Buggy has to do is think, and he wins. Don Krieg didn't have a bit, was nowhere near as villainous. Ooh, he came in with his fleets. I mean, Gene, he had some dudes with him. But, and I'm not saying, he had a near-death match with Luffy. That's the second, if you want to consider Doflamingo, that one, but the first near-death match, we had pretty much a death match between Luffy and Rob Lucci, best fight in the series. But, how does doggone Don Krieg defeat Buggy? People forget this. Not only does Buggy split apart when he's hit, Buggy doggone can split himself up. Sure, he may take some blows, but doggone, are you serious? Like, Don Krieg's durability ain't superhuman. He uses a bunch of armor, which Luffy cracked. Buggy has blades. We're not sure about Buggy's hockey, mind you that. We're just not sure. It's very likely that he had it. He sailed in the New World on the Roger Pirates. We see where Yonko red-haired Shanks is at. We know Dark King Silver's Rayleigh. And Buggy was considered going back. He was considered part of an ultimate tag team You know what I'm saying? Buggy was an apprentice on the ship. He was a cabin boy. He was throwing hands with them. When we look at Arlong, yeah, Arlong's physically stronger, but Buggy, you're telling me. Now it would be a tough fight, but would you telling me Arlong, who Luffy didn't even go all. It's arguable to say whether Luffy even went all out against Arlong. The first really all out situation Luffy was against Sir Crocodile. And in reality, Buggy's loss was on the technicality. Nami stepped in and held his legs. And people saying, you know, this goes along, and on a side note, oh, Luffy won't kill. Luffy in the manga is like, yo, you're not dead. He thought he killed Buggy. He sent Buggy flying. But Buggy, yeah, he did the Gumma Gumma no bazooka. Buggy was fine. We don't know how Buggy got captured. We're not sure. A lot of people want to disrespect because he was put impelled down, was it level 3? It was either level 2 or level 3. I always forget. But regardless, it's because Buggy wasn't notorious. Buggy didn't have, you know, that crazy bounty or anything. It was only, what, 15 million? A lot of people, oh, he was so low. Well, Buggy was just chilling in East Blue. He wasn't going out here. Buggy's Chichibukai. I still say Buggy's coming up over 2 years. You know, possibility of Captain John's treasure, hockey, and Devil Fruit Mastery, and all these other elements. When you look at it, Arlong, how does Arlong defeat Buggy? Buggy can continue to split himself up. Do y'all not understand that? Unless Arlong's able to get him into the water, Arlong does not win. Yeah, he's physically stronger, but so what? If he can't hit him, you can say, well, yeah, he can't hit him because, you know, his body's still solid and whatever. You think Buggy's just going to let himself get there and get hit? And he can fire off the Buggy ball from a distance. Arlong doesn't have any speed feats on land. Show me speed feats. So you're looking at all of this, okay? The only one I won't throw in is Captain Smoker because it's a big wild card. You know, we don't know about the hockey game. We don't know about a number of things. But so with Captain Smoker, I'm going to throw him out. Look, here's the facts. Buggy was going to kill. He was going to defeat Luffy and Zoro in Orange Town. You know, back then. And people would say, oh, you know, y'all know how much I love Luffy and Zoro. Luffy, they're respectively my favorite and second favorite character in the series. So there's no bias. This is crazy. From what was showcased, Luffy was not going to beat him. And you can say, well, you know, they already fought. Luffy was not at the point where he can withstand. I'm telling you, those Buggy balls are no joke. The knife, the fighting style, Luffy was at a disadvantage. Zoro was at a disadvantage. Both of them were at a disadvantage because of Buggy's Devil Fruit powers and abilities, as well as Buggy's fighting style. Everybody always wants to talk about, ooh, Luffy's weak against getting cut. What is Buggy's main weapon? What are Buggy's main weapons? Zoro, what is his main weapons? What is Buggy's powers and abilities? Come on, let's use logic here. Okay, Buggy's, you know, with comedic. When have we ever seen Buggy go all out? How much mastery have we seen from Buggy? Do we even know whether people assume he doesn't have armaments hockey? Do we know this? People assume that he doesn't have observation hockey. Do we know this? No, we don't know this. People just assuming so much. Then why would Oda continue to bring back and highlight? Yeah, you know, it's so funny and stuff. But you look at it, Buggy's Chichibukai, and understand this. Strong people aren't going to follow weak leaders. I whole separate video with Conqueror's Hockey. I think Buggy honestly does have Conqueror's Hockey as well. As well as Usopp, and there are, you could say, weak kings. When I look at the evidence presented in the manga, you can say, well, you know, how is it that Luffy in Impel Down was affected the same way Buggy was about the elements? Mr. One, Das Bones wasn't affected by level 4. Luffy was, but we know Luffy would defeat him, so you can't go by that. You know, you say we never saw the completed fight between Luffy and Buggy. That's fact. You know, you look at the other abilities of the, you know, East Blue. Axe Hand Morgan gets nullified because the Axe Hand Alvita's beating Buggy. Stop it. No. Captain Kuro, his weapon, his slashing, that's not going to be effective against Buggy. Don Krieg, yeah, he's got a variety of weapons, but again, he has no speed feats. And Buggy nullifies most of his techniques. Sure, Buggy may take some blows, but good luck with that. You know, slit to the throat. I'm just saying. And you look at Arlong. Arlong's gonna struggle, you know, but Arlong got no speed feats on land. He better get in the water, cause I'm sorry, Arlong is not taking, you know, town size attacks very well. I mean, especially if we're talking about bringing, you know, the Muggy Ball up in that piece. You know, Blades ahoy. It would be an interesting battle, but, you know, could Arlong win? I suppose. But Buggy has the advantage, man. He can hit Arlong in a number of ways. Arlong is a close range fighter, man. That's the reality. At least the bulk of his attacks are close range. Wop will take L's. I mean, beyond that, we're dealing with some of the most powerful people in the series, and you know, as far as who Luffy's face, so you know, it is what it is for the most part. Overall, man, people need to stop downplaying and disrespect Buggy. Go back to the manga, and then come talk. Unexpected one, like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts on the subject, and don't just clown. I'm saying present facts. Don't just say, oh, he's a joke, Buggy's this, Buggy. No, I want to get legit facts on the manga. If you have a character and you support, let's say, for example, Arlong with Don Krieg defeat him, show me in the manga how this occurs. Because I know Don Krieg has his arsenal. I get that. I understand that Arlong is a joke. But from what's been presented, the favor is in Buggy's court. Alright, y'all. Peace. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night.